Hey there, friends. Welcome in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Day by Day. Thanks for being here. Today is the 19th because it's after midnight and fun stuff, blah, blah, blah. Hope you're doing well. I mentioned there's news. Did you see this? Star Wars Mag did a video about the numbers that keep coming in for Andor. It beat Bluey. It beat Bluey. Hopefully you all know what Bluey is. Because it's on all the time in my house. And quite frankly, it's a show that I find mildly entertaining. If you don't have kids, I'm sure you can't relate, but it's an interesting show. It's I don't know. And Star Wars Meg was saying that she lives in London, and whenever she gets on the train, and people give kids their tablets or whatever. There's two things that's on: Cocomelon, which whatever, and then Bluey. And Bluey is, talk about two totally different shows, but one is Aladdin's House and the other is not. And, I'm not going to divulge why we decided to do that, but, it's just, Anyway, he beat Bluey. Bluey's huge. He didn't have as many viewership as, it basically it had more views than Ahsoka did. It had more views than Acolyte, which didn't take a lot. Apparently, it had more than Skeleton Crew, which I never finished. But, we got a GL coming because Skeleton Crew was a thing. And Pirates are a thing, so. But they did it. And one of the things that was said was they're going to do more grounded type stuff. And they're going to bring back, or I don't know if it's speculation or fact, that they want to make sort of run like that, but they want to bring back what made it Star Wars to begin with. So lightsabers and stuff. And so, call me crazy, but you probably know where I'm going. Say it with me. Mara Jade canon. Make Mara Jade canon. Hey, Mara Jade canon. You don't have to, just don't destroy her. Just bring her in. Make her a thing. Because, to me, and I've argued this before, but to me, the show writes itself if you just go that way. You don't have to have her hook up. You can bring in some other Jedi as a love interest or something, but just bring her in. And that could, just, Tony, the Andor show, if you haven't watched season 2 of Andor, just do yourself a favor. When you're seeing this, it's Juneteenth. I'm assuming some of you are. If you're not in the States, you obviously don't know what Juneteenth is. But, but I want you to go. Hey, we're going to pick this up, by the way. Go, take some time. Go watch Andor season 2. And don't worry if you're confused in the first 3 episodes, because I was too. And then just make it through, the second part, the second week, And then after you're through episode 6, buckle up. Just buckle up. And there are some legitimately good. They would, when I was talking about the second batch of episodes, I was talking about how frustrated I was, and how I thought, I was worried about people ejecting. And in fact, I even told people, "Hey, if you want to eject," because I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know where it was going. And then they came in, and then the next the episodes 7 through 9 were just amazing. And then episodes 10 and 12 just kind of finished how it should have finished. And it was great. It was a great show. And I really enjoyed it. So, if you've not invested in Star Wars, maybe you're like, there's no lightsabers and no all this. And it's like, yeah, I get it. But it's a great prequel to Rogue One. The first season sort of introduces you and does a great job of laying the groundwork. And then, I will admit that that episodes 1 through 6, I was like, what are we doing here? I mean, season 1 through episodes 1 through 3, especially. And then episodes 4 through 6 were like, okay, it was confusing. And I was like, but at least it had some structure and some groundwork. And I was like, but it was like, it left me wanting more, basically. And then after that, I was like, hello. And, a lot of people are big fans of Director Krennic. I don't know why. I don't understand why you're friends of Director Krennic, but because to me, it's not even close. I mean, if you're not a fan of Luthen and Clea and you're just not. And then when Clea basically has her own solo episode, and she's just doing the thing, you're like, if you don't see what I see in Elizabeth Duval and the character of Clea, I'm just like, I'm just like, what do I know? What? You can't see it? Okay. Because, I mean, like the episode where they're in the art gallery, I'm like, hello. And then just her solo episode. And then the next one where I'm just like, I mean, I don't know what to say. But anyway, they talked about, if and when they do decide to do more grounded, more live TV Star Wars episodes, because the one thing she keeps saying is that viewership on Disney Plus is down. And it's like, well, yeah, because you haven't given anybody anything to watch. I mean, there was this show that was on Disney Plus called the Great Benedict Society that had Tony Hale. And it was a great show, and then it disappeared. And then the only other stuff you've given us has been basically poop. And it's like, if you were if you were hanging your hat on the Acolyte and the Skeleton Crew to bring back Star Wars streaming numbers, do you even Star Wars? I mean, they said they're not going to bring back Skeleton Crew because Skeleton Crew lost money, but it's like, I mean, I don't know. It's just a weird show. And you brought it out at Christmas. It was like you wanted people to watch it at Christmas, and you thought it was going to do great. Why at Christmas? And it didn't make sense. But you know what would make sense? You guys did. Mara Jade. Mara Jade. Mara Jade. You can work Heir to the Empire and really come up with something. It's just you have to be willing to do it. Anyway, let's see what's going to happen here in JC. First of all, only 5.1 million, you know, casual 5.1 million with, you know, but I'm casual, 5 point whatever million. All right, let's see what there is to see. All right, what do we got? Kylo, Rock 7 is, I'm not sure, is this guy on his way to, what's his nut or not? I don't know. And then here we have, I don't know. And the thing is, I'm not even sure what I have for these teams. Just because I don't know, because it's JSC. So, but I'm going to try. We're going to try. Because people are yelling at me, hey, try. I'm like, I should probably put, I don't know, let's try this. Let's try this. Where is he? Yeah, this is going to get, this would be better if he was higher, but, what do they have on the other side? They have Kylo. Let's just try it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, I guess, right? We won't know what happens until we try. So here we go. And this only works on defense, right? Is that what happened there? I don't know. Oh yeah, there's something that if he dies, yeah, okay. It's just to die and he gets more powerful. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, well. Who knew? Hey, it's a dub. I didn't know that was going to work, but I'm like, oh, hey, that works. I don't have what to run here. I don't think I have anything for it. Sorry to disappoint, friends. Sorry to disappoint. If you're a JC, feels bad. Feels bad. But yeah. Anyway, I think that's all we got. I think that's all I need to talk about. Appreciate all of you. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you're probably going to yell at me for not trying a JC. I'm okay with that. That's fine. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. As always, God bless. Hold the line. Remember that I have friends everywhere. Let's hope that one of them was Mark Jade. Bye.